Let's go! Yo, what's up with y'all? It's your boy Watch King Die, aka Cobra Black in the games. I'm kicking it live with my man Projo Storm, one of my main gaming homies, and we about to discuss some crazy shit going on in gaming today. Mainly Cyberpunk 2077. Then we're gonna be going into a few other games that we're playing on PC right now. Things that we enjoying, things that we liking, and things that we wanting to play. So, check it out, Projo. Tell the people what's up, my dude. Holla at them.
Hey man, hey, what's up, people? You already know what it is. It's Project Storm here, man, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down everything he just said and more. So stay tuned, man. Get your drink, get your food, whatever you got to do, because it's about to go to hell down. Now, first of all, man, I want to know what's good with you, man. How you feeling, man?
Oh man, yo, I'm beating this Corona. I'm feeling real good. I'm on the hood. I got my fucking G Woods, and I got my Popeyes chicken. let me show, let me show the people what
I
I
just
got
had,
here.
I just
You
had
feel me?
mine. I just
I
had
got my
mine.
Popeyes. I got my High C, and I got my Doritos. Official sponsors, not really, but we got it going good right now, man. We got all these games too, so that's what it is. Yo, but the first talk in the town right now. What is it, Projo? It's been
It's
on
gonna
the
be
tip of everybody's
Cyberpunk
tongues.
2077.
Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk, baby.
2077. Cyberpunk 2070 motherfucking 7. We've been waiting a long time for this game to come out, y'all. A long time. It's been about 8 years since CD Projekt Red announced the game. And, they're coming off a big win from The Witcher 3. I mean, even The Witcher 2. I played The Witcher 2. Amazing game. I played The Witcher 1. Couldn't really get jiggy with that shit. It was a little bit too. I got into Witcher 1 a little bit too late. But I love The Witcher 2. I love The Witcher 3, and I was primed. I remember the day they announced Cyberpunk 2077. I remember the first video they had at that game show, and man, I was blown away by the trailer, but it wasn't a lot to look at. But I was really excited and anticipating that game. But over the last couple weeks, we've seen that Cyberpunk 2077 has not really rubbed everybody the right way. Everybody's not happy with what they're getting. Now, Projo, what you got to say about that, bro? What you got to say about that?
Hey, I've talked about it several times on multiple podcasts, man. I'm gonna say it like this right here to you, bro. I really rocks with CD Project Red, man. Back when I first saw Witcher 2, I was crazy about that. Then Witcher 3 just blew me the hell away, became one of my all-time top 3 favorite games, right?
Definitely.
So there's a lot riding on this thing, man. Reputation wise, I feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? They took a big hit to the reputation, and a
Definitely.
lot of people,
Definitely.
a lot of people were looking forward to this game. It's supposed to be something revolutionary and monumental and all this stuff, man. Ambitious, and it is an ambitious project. Now, but Bombay, man, I will say real quick
Call it out.
that I'm not really hating The Witcher 3 that much, bro. I'm not hating the game. I know
You
some
mean
people they have a
Cyberpunk?
right to. I mean, goddamn,
It's
I'm
all
thinking
good.
about that Witcher
It's
3.
all
You know
good.
how I
Yeah, yeah,
rocks
yeah.
with
Nah, it's all
you
good.
know how I rocks with Siri and all that, man, and
Of
Geralt and
course.
them. But yeah, we are talking Cyberpunk. So look, man, Cyberpunk, I'm really not hating it that much, man. I don't understand. I get the anger and all that stuff, but I could jump on that game and get lost into Night City, man. So I'm good with it.
Definitely.
That's just my
Definitely.
quick
I
take.
feel the same way, man. I played, maybe 40, 50 hours of Cyberpunk right now, and I've enjoyed every second with it. I've had a great time in Night City. I haven't liked some of the bugs that they have on PC, because PC, although it is the best way to play,
Yeah,
I have the
yeah,
3080. I'm running it in Ultra and on 4K on my TV, and I'm having a great time. I mean, Cyberpunk is one of those games where I like it so much, I don't even play on my monitor. I actually run it to my 55-inch TV, because it's just that kind of experience that I want with that kind of
right,
game. And man,
right.
I've been having a lovely time with it. My V is he's the V I kind of want him to be. I'm kind of pissed off that I can't change the color of his hair, or I can't change any facial features. And it's kind of strange that those things are missing from a game that's all about augmentation and modification, especially body modification. I can't even change my character's hairstyle. And that's kind of
True.
stupid, but for the most part, I'm really happy. Now, I will say I was expecting more of a RPG, so to speak, and this is an RPG, but I was expecting more along the lines of a Deus Ex, and I'm actually
Yeah.
really primed for Deus Ex to come back now. After playing Cyberpunk, but from what I've been playing, I've been having a blast, man. I feel like Night City is an amazing city. I feel like it's an amazing organic place. I love driving. I have a motorcycle. I'll be floating through the city on that shit. I'm banging chicks. Me and Pam is getting real close. I'll probably be up in those pants real soon. I bang multiple hookers, which is the thing people are doing now. Everybody, speed runners now are running through Cyberpunk to see who can have sex the quickest. And I've been having a great time. It's such an adult experience. The game tries so hard to ooze cool, and I think it really does deliver on that oozing cool factor. It's definitely cool. When I'm playing it, I feel cool. So I'm happy about that.
Yo, I'm gonna add to it and say we haven't seen anything like it. So this is why they get a pass from me, bro. They get a pass because they try to go outside the box and bring us something new. So now, when you play Cyberpunk, I know you're good at this, right? Does it remind you of a game? You know how
Well,
one of your
okay,
pet peeves
so
are one of your biggest pet peeves is the fact when you play a game, you're like, oh, this is just a ripoff or a knockoff of this game. So how much of that do you see
all
in
right.
Cyberpunk?
So my thing with Cyberpunk is, and okay, so I gotta kind of disagree with you on that note. The thing about Cyberpunk that I feel is it does feel a little bit familiar. I have played games like Cyberpunk in Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto, and that's where I'm disappointed with Cyberpunk because I was expecting it to be a lot more of a deep content-driven RPG, and sometimes it feels like a lot more of a shallow open world adventure. But I love those. I love open world adventures. You see what I'm saying? I like Saints Row. I love Grand Theft Auto. Those are two of my favorite games. Cyberpunk feels like a blend between a Grand Theft Auto and in a Deus Ex. That in my opinion that would be the best way for me to describe it. GTA meets Deus Ex. I was just expecting a little bit more Deus Ex than GTA. And I feel with Cyberpunk I'm getting a lot of what GTA has already been giving me. And I think one of the problems now is a lot of the games that we're playing today have all become derivatives of GTA. And everything is an open world, mission based game. And like I said, I was just expecting maybe a little bit, maybe something different from Cyberpunk. Maybe more of a, I don't know. When a game is coming out when a game has so much anticipation, what do you expect? When there's been so many things said about a game and so many expectations that for a game to be great, then like what do you expect? It can never live up to that hype. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I like the game, I love it, but I am somewhat disappointed that it's feeling like just a typical open world, action game.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, overall, I can enjoy it. I played worse. Put it like
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
I played a lot worse. And the fact that I can play it on PC and Stadia, you know what I'm saying? The one and two best ways to play the game right now.
definitely.
I'm all right with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I guess that's enough Cyberpunk for right now. What do you want to do next, man?
man. So let's go into the games you're playing right now. What you playing on PC right now, Projo? And you can share your
Hey,
screen. If you
right
want to share
now
your
it's
screen,
top.
you can go ahead and show me what you got
It's
going.
well, I can't share it because I don't see that we're live on the Discord right now. So I don't
Oh,
see the live, and all that. And I
uh,
just checked the stream out, and I see the stream. It's a premiere. You know, you set it up like a premiere, right?
this is just, no, this is a recording. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay,
All you got,
got you,
if you
got
have, if you have anything you want to share, you just go ahead and share your screen. Let me know when you want to do it. It's fine. If not, that's good too.
you. All right, let me see if I can get it popping, man. 1 second. Yeah, it's telling me to go live and all that, so I'm not sure what that's about. Uh,
No, you just need to share, like hit the share screen button, and I'll just look
I
at it.
hit the share screen, but then I had to select. It says what I'm sharing right here, Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever, but I wanted to share something different. So
Okay.
what I'm saying is it pops up in the
All right.
box
Well,
what I'm going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
sharing.
so don't worry about it. You go ahead and tell me what
All
games
right, so
you
you,
talk
hey,
about.
I'll
What
do
games?
that.
What
I'll
game?
just
What
do that
games you
then.
got for me right now?
All
What
right,
games you
so
worried about
here
right
it
now?
is. So I'll tell you the top three that I've been rocking
Top
with
three.
right now.
Top three
Man.
games. What you got? What you got?
We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh shit, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yo man, like I haven't played it yet. I've been hearing some great things. I've been looking forward to it. One of the things is I didn't get into Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I never finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is one of my favorite games from 2018. I think the game that
Yeah,
took me off of that was Red Dead Redemption, but before Red Dead Redemption 2 took me off of that game, man, I was so invested in that world. I loved it so much. And I've been waiting for Assassin's Creed to come out with a Viking setting game. I mean, I've been waiting for a Japanese, a feudal Japan setting too, but I've been waiting for a Viking setting, and I'm happy it's
Okay.
here. I can't wait to play. The thing that's holding me back from playing it right now today is actually Cyberpunk. That's the reason I can't dig into another open world RPG. You see the problem? Too many open world RPGs, not half enough time.
Yeah,
And yeah,
and
that's my issue.
for me, I haven't completed Origins, man. The last one I knocked off was Syndicate. So I'll let you know right now. I did start Origins, but I want to finish that. I also started Odyssey, but I do want to go back and finish them in kind of like in order. Now I was told by my homie Project Crash that I don't have to worry about playing them in order, but he did recommend that I go back and beat Origins first or something like that. But here's the
Yeah,
bottom
I
line,
mean,
man. I've been playing it. It runs great on PC, bro. I played it on Stadia, 30 FPS, nah, not my bag. I can't see myself really rocking with it that heavy on Stadia over PC. So I will be
not at that
finishing the
30,
game on
not at that
PC.
30, not at that 30,
Not
brother.
at that 30, man.
Yeah,
That
not at
30 is
that
all right
30.
for some people, but for Projo, nah,
I
I
can't. It's
can't do it.
2020. Like the days of and we used to talk about this a lot. You used to always get on me because I didn't really care so much about frame rate. You know, that was years ago. Today,
Right.
I ain't playing nothing under 60. If it's under 60, even if it's like there's certain games on PC, like Star Citizen sometimes runs under 60, and I'll accept that because that game's not
Yeah,
optimized. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
can't get it to run perfectly the way it's supposed to run because they're still making the game, it's still in alpha. So there are things I'll deal with that aren't running in 60 when they're just not supposed to. But if I can play a version of the game in 60 frames, that's where I want to play it at. So I definitely understand waiting to get on the PC with that. As far as
Yes,
what
sir.
Crash said about you not having to go in order on the Assassin's Creed games, you really
No, he said
don't.
I should. No, he recommended. He said I
Nah,
don't, but he recommended Origins though. He
yeah,
recommended.
you should play it, but I really think with the Assassin's Creed games, especially today, maybe 10 years ago when they still had, I forgot my man Desmond, I think his name was. Yeah, my boy
Yeah, yeah,
Desmond. Back when they had his story, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3, or not even 3. I think his story ended at 3. So with those games, yeah, it made a lot of sense. But for me, man, the thing that I dislike most about Assassin's Creed is the whole fucking animus, bro. I can't stand getting out of my world, my old school, wherever I'm at, old Italy, or if I'm back in Damascus, or if I'm in France or England or wherever. I don't want to ever come out of that simulation and deal with the animus. So for the most part, when I play Assassin's Creed games, when I get out the animus, I just stop I skip forward. Those little dumbass missions that you do where you're running around, jumping around as a person in today, I skip that shit until I can get right back into the action, right back into the animus, into the simulation, so I can go back in time and live out that fantasy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't even care about the animus story. I don't care about the continuity because the games aren't like they may have some deep connections, but those connections aren't important to me. What's important when I'm playing an Assassin's Creed game like Odyssey is what's going on in that story in Odyssey. You know, that's just where I'm at with it. So yeah, I'll skip. I haven't beaten an Assassin's Creed game. I haven't beat one since when was the last Assassin's Creed I beat? It might have been Revelation. Shit. It's been a while, but I've been playing them. I play them out of order, so I have to go back and it's gonna be a disjointed experience, but it's still amazing games and fun times.
Well, let me get one of your let me get one of your games that you're playing right now.
Oh
Then we'll move
man,
on to the next
right now, bro, I just got into Star Citizen, bro. So I've been on Star Citizen. That's what I've been playing. Been having a great time in that game. Um, it's been an overall good time, good experience. It's one of the most advanced games that I've ever played. You know what I'm saying? I've never
Yo,
played a
yo, I
game
checked
that
out
was
the
so
stream, bro. I gotta say this real quick. I checked out the stream. The game looked amazing, man. That's another
yeah,
one of those ambitious titles, man. And I don't care about the fact that it might not go. People just don't think that it may never be a final
yeah.
product or
It
whatever. I
may
don't
never be
care
it
about
may never be a final. That's true. It may never be
because I
a
feel like
final
you could
finished
pay
product.
as you go. You could pay as you go. If you decide to pay, you play how you want to. You decide to pay, you pay. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to wait for the game to be a finalized product, if it ever happens, then it's on you. But if you know you can't get an experience like that anywhere else, then hey, you got that option.
Yeah, definitely, and and that's where it is for me. Star Citizen is a game that I spent a lot of money on, bro. It's one of those games that like it cost a shit ton of money to play. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like just what's going on and what you're doing and how much it costs to just get ships. It's a very it's a rich man's game. This ain't no game for nobody that ain't got the money to pay for it. This is a game that if you want to like enjoy a space simulation like none other on an epic grand scale, this is what you get into. And you're gonna be paying hundreds of dollars just to have a ship. I mean, the game costs $45 to start to have a ship, but that starship ain't gonna get nothing for you. You're gonna have to pay some big money to even get involved in the game, or you can get your starship and get money and buy ships in game, but they wipe. This game is a game that's for its dedicated hardcore fan base of space enthusiasts, like space exploration or space combat enthusiasts. And I think that's where it's going to thrive at. But I don't ever think Cyberpunk is going to have. I don't ever think Cyberpunk is going to have the mass appeal that a lot of games that we're used to playing have. You know what I'm saying? Not even the mass appeal of a game like No Man's Sky, because it's been too long. The game's been in development for 8 years, and people are moving on. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's probably going to be one of those games I go back to over the years. Star Citizen, that's all I got to say about that one, though. What else we got? What else you playing? Let me get back on you. What else you got going on?
You cut out a little bit. I don't know if what's going on with that one, but
No, you're
look,
good. I
look.
didn't think
Here's the
that was
deal.
you. It's fine.
All right, my
But
second game. My
what you
second
got?
game is this. My second game is this. Dan. My second game is Control.
Control. Oh man, Control's an amazing game. Amazing game. Bro, like, what do you think? Tell me, have you played it? Like, are you trying to play it? Like,
Yo,
what's going on?
I played it. I restarted it several times, bro. I watched some Switch gameplay of it. You know, the cloud streaming thing on the Switch or whatever. I watched some gameplay of that. Man, I like the game. I love the game. I just haven't gotten deep into it because there's so many games out right now. I just need to knock that. That's one of the ones I need to just power through. I like it. I love the storyline, the direction that it seems to be going, man. The graphics, the technology with DLSS and ray tracing and all that stuff, man. It's just top flight for me. That's my type of game, my cup of tea. But it is a very demanding game. But the gunplay and all that stuff, man, hey, to me, it's top flight, bro. I love the way it feels. The physics, come on, man. Like, it's just dope all around.
Definitely dope game. I got deep into Control. I haven't finished it yet. I was actually waiting for the Supreme version to come out. I guess it was coming on the Series X or maybe it's on the PC now. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. I thought it was coming to Game Pass. I think it might be coming to Game Pass on PC. I'm not sure, but Control is one of those games that I know that I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna start a whole new playthrough and I'm gonna go back through. It has a very good feel, and I'm a big fan of Remedy Software. I played all their games, from the Max Payne 1, 2. They didn't make part 3, but Max Payne 1 and 2 are two of my favorite games. Alan Wake, amazing game. Quantum Break, another amazing game. And now they got Control. And yeah, I'm like in awe by these dudes are always just making these dope ass narrative stories with amazing gunplay games. And like yeah, like Control just follows on their legacy of doing that, just making amazing, dope ass, just content, thick games. You feel me? Control, gotta love it, got to love it.
Remedy, man. Hey, let me ask you this though. Did you get into Quantum Break?
I have it. Didn't Another game I did not beat. Another game I didn't beat. I played Quantum Break. It just didn't grip me the way that other games grip me, like the way
I
Alan Wake
haven't.
gripped me.
I beat that, but I didn't beat Alan Wake. So we I
Got you.
guess
Yeah,
we're
I guess
even.
we're even on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay, so
moving right
Control,
along.
moving right along. A game from me, another game I'm into right now, a game I'm playing right now. I might as well pop it on real quick and see if I can get some action in it. Is a game called Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Came out this year, 2020, and is one of my favorite games of the year for PC right now. It's a RPG, a huge epic battle kind of simulation. An amazing game, you know what I'm saying? Who made this guy? I can't remember. Tell
Yeah, I
Worlds, I
was
think,
just
made
thinking
it.
of it myself. I was just thinking of it, and I would say it's on the tip of my tongue. Tail World. Yeah, you're right. Tail World. You know what I'm saying? Not.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
So,
actually released on consoles as well, right?
well, Mountain Blade 1 released on consoles. Mountain Blade
Oh,
2
okay.
has not released on consoles yet. I got fingers crossed that console gamers will get to experience this amazing adventure, this amazing. I mean, like I can say so much about it, but the thing is, this is the kind of game you have to kind of be into. You have to be into the whole idea behind, going on these big ass battles or being like, you can actually start off as just a small soldier with a small army, and you can
Uh huh.
build these huge armies, and you can take over lands, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole like world. You can control keeps and lead people into battle, and it's just an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing else like it out there. I mean, except for the previous games in the series. So that's why I'm pretty deep into this game right now, and have been having an amazing time, even doing custom battles or just doing the story mode. It really does soothe my need to kill shit. It soothes my need to be like Braveheart. You know what I'm saying? To be Marcus Aurelius or my bad. Gluteus Maximus. Who was that dude in what was that movie? Gladiator. You know what I'm saying?
Gladiator.
Russell
Yeah.
Crowe.
Maximus.
Yeah, Gladius
Something,
Maximus,
man.
some shit like
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, something like
Yeah,
that. Cool as hell, though. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
This game,
Maximus
yeah,
Aurelius.
this game,
Some
yeah,
crazy.
Marcus Aurelius. I don't know,
Marcus. Yeah.
I don't
Something.
know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
Something
let's
like
just
that,
call him.
man.
Let's call him Marcus Maximus. All right.
Yeah,
But
Marcus
yeah,
Maximus. We'll go with that. But I think it's more like a realist something, like whatever.
yeah,
Anyway, that was a
yeah,
dope ass.
yeah.
Now that's one of my top two movies of all time.
Yeah, I
But
love that
anyway,
movie. Love that movie. Yeah, so that's one of the things I've been playing. Mountain Blade Bannerlord, having some great times with it. What about you? What else you got? What else you got?
all right. The last one on my plate, man. So we already covered Assassin's Creed. We got Control, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a toss up, but I'm gonna have to throw. Damn, I had it on the tip of my tongue, but I thought about another game, bro. I've been playing some Watch Dogs Legion, but
Watch
I got
Dogs
I got I got to
Legion.
Watch Dogs Legion in there because I'm big on the Ubisoft titles, man. I like what they're doing. I subscribed to the Ubisoft Plus and the Ubisoft Connect and all that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Watch Dogs Legion is another one of those games. You know me, I'm a graphical fiend. I like performance. That game is very taxing on PCs, which is another reason I love it because going back to the Crisis days, you know how I love some Crisis. I got
definitely,
you know
definitely.
so that right there is what I throw up there. But the other one, was going to be something that you really don't care much about, and that's Crisis Remastered, man. I've been messing around with that because I
Crisis
love some Crisis.
Remastered. Got you.
Yeah, but we'll throw Legion in there. Watch Dogs Legion.
Watch Dogs Legion. Let me be real, man, about Watch Dogs. And Watch
Keep it
Dogs and me
real.
have a really weird relationship because I was super excited for Watch Dogs 1 when it first got announced. It was a new.
Yeah,
This is back when I was still like really big in the open world adventure games. And like I said earlier, we've been saturated with that kind of game lately. But Watch Dogs is a game I was super like looking forward to in the PS4 back when it first was announced. And when it came out, there was that whole thing behind it didn't look like the game they had promised because it really didn't. It was a shitty version of what we had seen at E3,
yeah, I heard
and
about that.
yeah, it was bad. But yeah, when it came out, I just turned I turned back to it because Grand Theft Auto and Saints Row 4 and other games that were out at that time. And then Watch Dogs 2 came out, and that was a game that I definitely should have been like up in arms to play. I should have been like pissing in my pants to play that game. It's about a black dude from Oakland, a black dude in tech from Oakland. What the fuck? Is the game about me?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
is it my game? Did they
yeah,
make it for
yeah.
me? But for some reason, even though you can go to Oakland, drive around Lake Merritt, drive around my house, which is right outside. I live in lovely Oakland, California. Even though you can do all that shit in my stomping grounds as a black techie, which is me, I couldn't get into it, man. I just couldn't. It was too much oversaturation of open world action adventure games. Now, with Watch Dogs Legions, this kind of seems like a game I want to play, but because I haven't really dug deep into the other games in the
Yep.
franchise, I have a
Yeah.
hard time like letting it get its hooks in me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I agree. I
And that,
agree
it's
with you.
kind of strange because I play all the Ubisoft games, and I bought both the Watch Dogs, just haven't played them. This is actually the first time I don't have a Watch Dogs game that's out. So, time will tell. We'll see. I've heard some great things. I've heard they're doing some really cool things in the game as far as like building armies and having different people fight with you. And, I heard that it seems really cool, if not somewhat gimmicky. And it also seems like Watch Dogs Legions also seems like the game that Cyberpunk not that Cyberpunk wants to be, but it seems like the cool, like it seems like the all around consistence of cool Cyberpunk game that's out right now. Because Cyberpunk had that, it's a great game, like we said, but it does have that negative edge based on the low performance on the base consoles. So, like Watch Dogs is actually a game that's in the future using cyberpunky kind of things that's actually super successful that people seem to like. So I'm definitely interested in giving it a try.
Yo, I like how you summed it all up. Now, what's your third and final game, bro? Before we get into
Man,
my
my
bonus question for you, my
my
brother, I got a
third
bonus
and
question for you.
final game would have to be the game I'm playing right now, the game I've been on, the game that's had my time. Had to be a little game called Escape from
From
Tarkov.
Tarkov.
Yes, man, Escape from Tarkov, bro. I wish. Do I have any videos I can show on Tarkov? Let me see if they even have a trailer out there
Why
for
you
me.
why you looking for that, brother? I gotta say it to you, man. I
What's
did
up?
watch you play. I heard you playing. I know you was trying to get me on it, man. Projo, man, you bullshit. You got to get on it, man. Like you ain't no gamer. You're not a PC gamer, right? I said, yo, man. But when I saw you playing it, I saw other people playing it out here, bro. Oh man, it's something special, man. Like
Tarkov is a special
the sheer
game.
size of the game and how it has that suspenseful as it's just something special about it. It's not. It doesn't compare to PUBG, but you know how you get that
Nah,
thrill like PUBG
well,
gives you. It doesn't
nah.
compare at all to
In my
PUBG,
in
but
my
it gives you
opinion,
a certain
Tarkov. In my
thrill.
opinion, Tarkov is killing PUBG.
Yeah, but I'm saying it gives you a certain thrill. You know what I'm saying when you're playing it. Is what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
in
tell.
my
That's the
opinion,
comparison
Tarkov
that I'm
gives me
going
more
for.
of a thrill than PUBG. I used to like PUBG, but PUBG got kind of stale to me. Got kind of stale to a lot of people now,
Yeah,
especially with the addition of bots. And the funny thing is, Tarkov actually is based on bots, but Tarkov is a different kind of game. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a
I
skill-based game.
know. I
You
know.
have to be really good to even sit in a Tarkov game and play. And to survive is a lot harder than PUBG in
Yeah,
Tarkov.
and
So,
that's why I said it's not a
um,
comparison to pub. I was just saying that feeling you get when you're playing. I could
I
see it.
think
I never
I
played
think
it.
that Tarkov is a natural evolution. Tarkov is an evolution of PUBG. I mean, all these survival games start off with DayZ. You know, Day goes from DayZ to H1Z1, from H1Z1 to PUBG, from PUBG, and I think Tarkov was like the game that came after PUBG. You know what I'm saying? Now we're in the
Yeah.
Warzone era. I mean, we're kind of in a Tarkov era too, because Tarkov is still one of those games that's still super big on Twitch, and a lot of the influencers are playing it. You know, you see Shroud popping in there all regularly,
Yep.
and you see a lot of the top people on YouTube that play competitive games playing Tarkov. Because Tarkov is different, man. Tarkov is giving you something that other games just really haven't given you, and the sense of immersion that you get from Tarkov is like none other. I play Tarkov sometimes every day, just well, until the wipe. A wipe just happened last week, and I played every day just playing the market. I used to be in the market every day selling guns and selling key cards, and that was my game. I was a gun dealer in Tarkov, and Tarkov gives you this immersion, this sense of immersion that other games just don't really give you. You know
Well,
what
let
I'm
me ask
saying?
you this while you're on that thought right there. So, when it comes to, I'm a spectator now. Like I said, I will be jumping on that game very soon. So, stay tuned. I will be on it. But what I'm asking you is when I watch the gameplay and everything, Shroud and other people you mentioned. So, I watch the gameplay and I look at the inventory management. Would you say it is which system, with DayZ or Tarkov when it comes to inventory management? Which one would you give the
Tarkov.
edge to? Okay, cool. Because I was looking at that, and DayZ is a game that kind of scared me away when I looked at the item, the inventory
DayZ's
management.
inventory management is bad on console. That's where you saw that. On PC, it's a lot better because you can drag and drop. And on Tarkov, it's a PC game, so everything is drag and drop. So it's I think Tarkov's inventory management, I can move through things way quicker in Tarkov than I can DayZ. So I gotta give it to Tarkov.
Got it. That's what's
Yeah.
up. All right,
Yep. Yep.
now without further ado, man, I want to get into this bonus question, man.
Bonus question. Bonus question. We
All
almost at
right,
30
back in the
minutes.
day,
Bonus
you
question.
just not too long ago, we was on 1060s and 1660 video cards, bro.
That's
But
right.
now we moved on up, like the Jeffersons, man, and got
Yeah,
something better,
definitely.
which is the 3080s and all that, man. So, can you give me your take on your 3080 and the performance, man? How you feeling about it and what it means to you?
Man, my 3080 is I can't say it's really changed my life right now because my old PC wasn't exactly out there to where I couldn't play anything. But I've been having a great time on my 3080. Playing everything, playing everything the way I'm playing it now, it feels like everything is running so smooth. Like
Yes, sir.
Tarkov runs so smooth on my 3080, and Cyberpunk runs so smooth. It's seamless. You know what I'm saying? It runs so good. I mean, like, man, I've never been happier with a PC. When I first bought this shit, I was thinking like, damn, I just spent $2,500, $2,400 on a PC, and how can I justify that? But now using it and being able to do everything I'm doing over here, and especially having my old PC as my streaming PC now, which is still, pretty good, especially
Yeah,
when I'm just using it
yeah,
for streaming, it just really has me feeling like PC gaming is the only place to be. I missed out on the PS4. I mean, I missed out on the PS5 and the Series X, and that really did hurt me to my core because I'm a hardcore console gamer as well. But this 3080, this HP Omen. Let me break it down. HP Omen 30 motherfucking 80. Woo! i9 10900K, 32 gigs of RAM, M dot motherfucking wait, M dot two or whatever.
yeah.
M
M.2,
dot two
M.2,
SSD.
SSD.
I got another SSD in that thing too, plus a 2 terabyte hard drive. Man,
I
I've
know.
been
It
in
sounds like you're
PC
balling,
gaming
man.
heaven.
Yeah, and
That's
if it,
real
hey,
talk.
we'll say that for another show, for a future show. We'll
Definitely,
get into the
definitely,
text and
definitely,
everything, man. But man, I wanted to get your thoughts because that's what's powering all these games we talked about today,
definitely.
man. Which makes it that much more enjoyable. But brother, other than that, that's all I had, man.
All
I
right,
don't
well,
know.
guess
The
what,
new
man?
year is coming up. The new year coming up, man. We got a lot
Yeah,
of things to look forward to.
a lot of things to look forward to too. And guess what? We'll get that to a next video. We got 30 minutes, Projo. We did 30 minutes of excellent game talk. How you feel about that?
Hey, look, man, I'm loving it. I like these quick bursts, you know what I'm saying? Quick hitters. But we will be thinking about planning
Mm-hmm.
something that's a little bit longer, man, where we can get into different topics so we get more in depth with
Definitely,
different topics
definitely,
surrounding gaming, man. But I'm
definitely,
loving it right
definitely.
now, man. I appreciate rocking on the show, but can I let the people know where to find me at,
Man,
man?
you got to. Where they find, man? Where they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at the Nephophiliac. You know what I'm saying? That's someone who loves clouds. I'm into this cloud thing as well as PC gaming and console gaming. So you can find me there. You could also find me here on YouTube at Project Storm or youtube.com/Project Storm, where I drop all kinds of 4K content, you know what I mean? And across multiple platforms. So you could definitely check me out. I'm on different podcasts, PNTS Network, and all that. Go to pntsnetwork.com for some of that great content. And that's pretty much it, man. Where can the people
That's
find
right.
you,
Well,
my
man,
dog?
if you're looking at this, the people, you've already found me. You know what it is. Watch Kenny Die on all the socials. Check me out. You know what it is. You're in the right place already. So, it is what it is. But y'all, thanks for watching, man. We're gonna be coming at you with some more live, uninterrupted, amazing, unadulterated, dope ass video game content in the future. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a nice day. We
Hey,
about this
peace,
thing.
y'all.